I had a rough day and an even rougher night, so I decided to be kind to myself. But it occurred to me I didn't really know what that would look like. Does kindness look like that drink after work or an anxious smoke in the corner? Perhaps kindness sounds like the quiet. A pause, no sirens, no guilt, no rage, a soft desire to find an embrace that feels like home. It's not gold to be earned and sold, but a place where I can always be held dear. A disconnect from the chaos, a reconnect with myself, a reminder that it is okay to feel the way that I do. Kindness, perhaps, is just a hug to myself.
Studies show the medical profession to have the highest rate of suicide. Burnout, in most cases, exceeds 50% of medical trainees and doctors in practice. There's stress and emotional exhaustion, and then there's something that no one talks about: recurring patient death and near-death experiences that are expected to feel normal, like it's any other day. But today is the day we will talk about it, because it is overwhelming. As designers, we wanted to address this problem by creating something that can bring more joy, kindness, and maybe even lots of love to the chaos. Introducing GOOEY, your healing hugger. GOOEY is simple. It's intuitive and familiar. GOOEY is not just any product, it's a healer, a hugger. In a world full of devices, GOOEY comes with no screens or charging cables. Smart technology enables it to tap into your natural heat, employing thermoelectric generators to convert the body's internal temperature to the energy it needs to run by itself. When placed on your body, it will record your vitals, change its temperature, and relax those stress points that need the most loving warmth. GOOEY also has a no-fuss mobile application. But the best part, it has a one-time sync that will record all your details the first time you use your healing hugger. It will keep a record of all activity for later. If you want, you can also sync it to your Spotify account and play our curated playlist with GOOEY around your neck. Isn't it amazing? And yes, it's easy to use. It has no buttons or complicated steps. Just roll it up into its pouch, pop it in your bag, and go. GOOEY is on its way to becoming a part of the starter first aid kit for doctors at hospitals and clinics, and will soon also be available for you at pharmacies across the country. We tested it with some paramedics and young doctors. They loved it. GOOEY is a step towards self-love and compassion for every one of you working in the medical industry. It is for you to slow down and give a few minutes to yourself. We want self-compassion to become the new norm, because our goal is to heal. Experience the power of a hug with GOOEY, your healing hugger.
Death, an extremely sensitive and serious topic which we usually refrain to talk about, but not this semester, as death was the theme for our studio project. We are a dynamic group of designers coming from different parts of the world and having professional experience in different design fields. What is death? One of the initial questions we asked ourselves and looked for a definition on the web so that we could relate to it and also define it for ourselves. We studied the timeline and process of dying in detail, and we collectively wanted to tap into the part where the person has already passed away and its mental impact on people surrounding them. The next part was conducting user research, where we interviewed medical professionals, paramedics, and expert users such as psychologists all across the globe. This helped us understand the target group better, and we went ahead to create a persona that we could relate to. Oliver, a young medical professional originally from South Africa but currently settled in Berlin, Germany, enjoying a fast paced life but at the same time stressed from his experience in the profession. We were excited as we mapped his life in front of us. In this excitement, we jumped into ideation. We wanted to solve for everything, but we were constantly struggling between providing a physical or a virtual solution. We leaned more towards an application which was trying to help a medical professional come out of his mental trauma by talking to his peers and connecting online. We created some rough wireframes and went ahead with testing with users and discussions with Mito. We realized that we were trying to create another app in this pool of apps which were already available, and our end goal was not at all clear. So we went back a step to our user research and started listening carefully and noting their activities during these time of stresses and started collecting keywords. Moving forward, we wanted to create a visual mood board for our product or the service that we wanted to create. So we went towards the aesthetic of Nordic warmth. We also wanted to create a physical manifestation of an embrace and comfort, something which is personal and the users feel connected to. And GOOEY was born. GOOEY is a smart object which is self-sustainable, but we also created a one-time sync app to increase customization and data collection. We tested it again with different users and responses were astonishingly positive. Thank you for listening to our story and connecting with us today.